What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to be back doing another video. I hope you guys are doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. I am a big fan of Ralph Lauren, the brand, when it comes to the shirts. I'm also a big fan of Ralph Lauren when it comes to the fragrance. A lot of people try to say some of them are just generic, basic stuff, but I disagree. It might be mass appealing stuff, yeah, but that's not a bad thing, and I just love them. I think they've only gotten better over the years. I do think that some releases haven't been as good as they could be, but we'll be talking about their newest one today. And that is Ralph's Club New York Parfum. Let me show y'all what it looks like. If anyone cares, this is the box in great detail. If you want to call it great detail. I'm just showing it for a little bit. Let's get it out the box. Now look at how beautiful that this thing is right here. It is fantastic looking. And the cap just comes off like that with it. And this is the atomizer. Observe. Not bad atomizer there. Now I won't even lie, I already wore it today. That's why, there wasn't any plastic sheen around the wrapper there. Around the box. What am I talking about? So I've already given it a full wearing. I'm still technically giving it a full wearing. I've only had it on my skin for about 5 hours right now. I've got the dry down going strong on me, and it is still kind of projecting, not really all that much. It sits closer to the skin than the silver version right here, Ralph's Club New York, which I don't think I've done a full review of this on the channel. I might have to spin back the block on this one, but this one's a good, losing my words. The silver one is an amazing fragrance. Honestly, I love it a lot. The amount of times I've worn it don't do it justice with how much I actually like this stuff. It's just very easy to wear. You're versatile. It's sweet and fresh, but it's not like overbearingly sweet or cloying. But let's talk about this one. So with this one, you're getting hit with that same black currant and bergamot combo in the opening that you get with the original one right here. But it has some darker notes to it. It's got cognac. It's got that oud, which you do smell, but it's not even like the medicinal kind, but the poopy kind. It's just a dark woodiness to it. You smell that right away. This is pretty much this fragrance right here, but it's darkened up. And there's even some sandalwood in here too that I pick up on. I'll put the full note breakdown over here though, just so you can pause the video and read it real quick. But yeah, the best way to describe this is it just is a darker version of this fragrance. And I love it. I love this one. I need to wear it more, honestly. Like, you can't really tell that there's much of a dent because of the paint, but there's a tiny one. It's about like right there. So, not much of a dent, but still kind of a dent. I do have to wear it more. But this one, I feel like is a good transitional fragrance for this one. You know, if you wear it to work, you get off work, you can just spray this on and head out to dinner or whatever plans that you had. It's just gonna kill it. You definitely smell the cognac, but it's not like an overtly boozy fragrance, if that makes sense. It's not just like you're gonna smell like you have fragrance on and you spilled your cognac on you or whiskey or anything like that. This is great stuff. They knocked it out of the park with it. I do have a feeling that the more mature crowd, the mature men, are going to appreciate this one a little bit more than the younger crowd will. But, get your nose on it. Don't listen to me or anyone else on that, because the best judge of who likes what is yourself. What do you like? I could sit here and tell you that I like this, and that's what I'm doing. This is my experience with it, but if I had to guesstimate for most people, usually it's going to be the mature men that like this one. I love it a lot. I do plan to wear it whenever I go out to eat somewhere fancy, and I might just wear it to work just because why not, I can't just wait for the right occasion to wear every fragrance, especially when I have that many and some over there. So, but this is definitely a really good night out fragrance. I haven't really seen too many comparisons to anything else with this. I've seen some comparisons on Fragrantica, which, take everything on that website with a grain of salt, because some of them need their nose checked. I don't know what's going on over there. Anyway, back to the fragrance. This is definitely a night out fragrance, but I mean, you can wear it whenever you want. It's not super dark. The only time I would say to not wear it is when it is super hot, like right now in this heat wave. But I think you can pretty much wear it in every season, and it's gonna knock it out the park. It is really easy to like for such a dark fragrance, because it's dark, but it's fresh with some sweetness. It's like the perfect blend of all those things. Now, I'm not sure what the full-on longevity of this will be. I'll put that in here too, because this is still my first impression, so to speak. Like I said, I've only been wearing this for 5 hours, but I have really enjoyed it. I did spray it right on my wrist as soon as I unboxed it. I loved that smell. My brother thought it smelled really good as well. I just showed it to him. But so far, I'm loving this full wearing. It does lose the sweetness a little bit as it dries down. Not too much, you still get it. And then it becomes more of this slightly boozy but more dark woody fragrance than anything else. It definitely gives me that vibe of like chilling in a lounge, sipping on some whiskey, smoking a cigar. That's what I see myself doing if I'm wearing this thing. It really puts you in that chill kind of vibe. After work, then you go play sort of thing. It's like that, but for the older men, so to speak. Sorry, I don't mean older men. I mean men that are older than like 30, probably. Which, it's funny for me to say I'm 26. I'm really, who am I to say? But that's just who I see typically wearing it. You're not going to find too many people my age that are into stuff like this, per se. But I like it a lot. It is not redundant to have this and also have this. I think you could have them both. I mean, I'm a fragrance collector. I'm going to have whatever I want if I want it, so to speak. But if I was speaking from a practical standpoint of what fragrances I would need, not want, but need, you could own both of these if you wanted to. They're not redundant. And I know that's crazy to say because I'm pretty much said, like in the opening, they smell very, very similar with the bergamot and blackcurrant combo going on there. But this one leans more towards the fresh and sweet than this one does. This one is fresh and sweet still, but it leans more into that dark woody territory. I'm a fan. That's exactly what I was hoping this fragrance would be. Just a darker version of this one. I didn't think there was anything they needed to change about this personally. I think this fragrance is awesome. It kicks ass. But a darker version of this, count me in. I'm definitely going to wear that on some night outs. I keep repeating that, but it really puts you in that relax after work when you're off and you're out at night just hanging with friends or whatever, Thank you guys for stopping by and hearing me ramble about this fragrance. I love Ralph Lauren. I hate that people like to dunk on it in the fragrance community sometimes. I will always love it. I've loved it since before I've had a massive collection of fragrance. And I still stand by them. I think that they have really come a long way. Their fragrances weren't necessarily bad before. They might have been a little generic, but they were never bad. But now they're getting even better. Guys, get your nose on this one. Of course, try it for yourself and see if you like it. But I'm pretty positive that if you liked this one and you wanted some darker facets, you're gonna love this one too. Thank you for stopping by. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.